And Anthony Parker is going to see a lot of Kobe Bryant along with Joey Graham. Joey Graham last night did a solid job at times against LeBron James. And no Jose Calderon this evening for the Toronto Raptors, and how will that affect them?
Well, the leadership component, getting them into their offense, shot selection, and the energy and the enthusiasm he brings to the building on a night-to-night basis makes a dramatic difference.
Some confusion. And the three officials this evening getting together.
There was some talking about back tap and whether it's a backcourt violation here, whether there's possession on the part of the Lakers.
Bill Kennedy taking control, along with Tom Washington and Curtis Blair, are three officials this evening.
It'll be Raptors ball. Yeah, they're saying the Lakers had possession. It was a backcourt violation. Backcourt violation, yep. There's a break for the Raptors. Yep, backcourt violation.
So backcourt violation, as you mentioned. This is a 6-game road trip for the Los Angeles Lakers. The fourth game of a 6-game road trip. Phil Jackson tomorrow night. They'll travel on to Boston, and then Sunday at Cleveland. Second longest trip of the year for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Raptors are just 9-14 at home. Bargnani sticks it over Luke Walton. A good has been struggling offensively, Jack.
Teams a game plan. They're doing a lot better job as well going after him.
Lamar Odom fits in perfectly as the fourth option with the Lakers. He now becomes the third option with no Andrew Bynum. Just underway here at the ACC. O'Neal has Pau Gasol on him. Pau giving him space, and he drills it. O'Neal last night, 20 points, 8 rebounds, had a little bit of hop to him.
He sure did. Play with a lot of energy. And the Lakers give up 100 points a game, so you'll be able to score against them. It's the willingness to defend. That's the key factor.
Raptors number 4, Chris Bosh.
You mentioned the championship series and losing to the Celtics. What was the difference? The difference was the Celtics' toughness and their grit defensively. And the Lakers, they're more of a finesse team. They go up and down with you a little bit. And if you are committed to defend them, you give you.
They lead the NBA in scoring to the Los Angeles Lakers at nearly 109. A game, as you pointed out, they allow 100. That is 16th in the NBA.
2 better than the Raptors.
But they can flat out score, Jack. Bargnani over Lamar Odom, and it's an air ball. Here comes Luke Walton. The Hall of Famer Bill Walton. Fisher. It helps when you have Kobe.
Yeah. Not as much agita.
Bosh. And he's fouled by Lamar Odom, although Phil Jackson did say that he felt that I would try to get his teammates involved a little bit more than on a Monday.
He becomes that much more effective when you come out and play that and you let him get to the rim off the bounce. And he's so good at that, and he's a great free throw shooter.
Radovanovic finds Fisher. Bryant finds the bottom of the net.
He's so good at that catch. 8 feet away, they cut him in there on the triangle offense. And terrific mid-range game, Kobe Bryant.
13th year in the NBA. He is now 30 years of age. Joey Graham cranks it up, knocks it down. Joey playing with confidence. Great to see. Getting a start. And a double-double just a couple games back. And last night certainly effective. O'Neal with a rebound ahead to Anthony Parker. The Raptors lead by 3. AP can't find a bucket right now. 3 for his last 16. Pau Gasol, top of the circle. Shot doesn't go, and Graham checks down the rebound. His first rebound. All starters for the Raptors have scored except for Parker. O'Neal plus the foul. And Jay Triano jumps off of his seat and pumps his fist.
Good job by Jermaine O'Neal, running the floor hard, getting deep position inside. So he's deep in here, and he goes right at the body. Terrific job inviting the contact. Three-point play the old-fashioned way. Well, that says that he's getting in better shape. The wind is there now. The bounce-back ability, so important in this league.
Gasol unable to finish. Bargnani able to clear it to Parker. Parker sprinting ahead. Has numbers. Joey Graham with the slam.
A perfect start to this game for the Raptors. The crowd into it. They're playing with enthusiasm.
Here's Kobe trying to take over. Sends it to Pau Gasol. Gasol connects.
Raptors, poor job last night in the first quarter against Cleveland. Different looking team in white shirts tonight.
Now last night in the first quarter outscored 37-15. Raptors battle back and they made it 71-78 in the fourth, and then LeBron James took over and they lost 101-83. Along the end line. And it's Lakers basketball. Just bottle this up. Just bottle it up,
Joey Graham, here it is on the transition. And Joey G taking it strong to the rack. Anthony Parker, the point guard. 2 assists tonight, filling in for Jose Calderon.
9 for his last 18 coming into tonight. And he is 3 of 3. Fisher cracks up the 3. Shot doesn't go. And the rebound comes right to Bargnani. Bargnani with his 3rd board of the night. Bosh, deep post position with a nice left-handed hook over Lamar Odom.
They've done a nice job tonight running the floor of the bigs and getting deep position, high percentage looks.
And that leads to 10 points in the paint, 10 of their 17. Spills out. O'Neal with a rebound and sends it to Anthony Parker. Parker now looking ahead, has 3 assists. He finds O'Neal quickly out on the corner. Graham turns the corner, sends it Bargnani. Here's Parker for 3, plus the foul! Bang on Anthony Parker! A potential 4-point play.
Toronto Raptors have come to play tonight. Good swing around the horn, and we've seen it so often this season. Another 3-point shooter fouled in the act.
In the history of the Raptors to complete a 4-point play, Andrea Bargnani, October 31st, 2007 against Philadelphia. The 15th 4-point play in the history of the Raptors, and a 3-pointer for Kobe Bryant. And it just comes to him so easy. He has 5 points.
Raptors a little thin tonight, only 11 players dressed, so particularly when you talk about Calderon out of the lineup, Chris Humphries as well.
It's been a long time since they've had a full deck. Another 3 by the Lakers. And it's been the 3-point shooting of opponents that has really stung the Raptors over the last 3 games.
Fisher coming back from playing when he was in Utah, second stint with the Lakers. It's very effective, and on the flip side though, you can expose him inside in the post. Gives up a lot of size and strength in there.
Derek Fisher, though, plays with a tremendous amount of heart. Vladimir Radovanovic, the 3, in and out. Bosh able to get it quickly ahead. Here's Parker. Parker looking for Bargnani on the block. Has Radovanovic. Bargnani backing down. Shot doesn't go. Tapped out Bosh. And unable to save it. It's going to be Lakers basketball. Lakers coming out of that timeout. They've scored 6. Kobe. Good. Another 3 for Kobe Bryant.
He makes those dagger threes. So good in transition. Good rhythm shooter. You know, get the ball, quick release, always shot ready. Great mechanics.
Well, the concern for anyone that's defending him, if you jump up on him, he can beat you off the dribble. You sag him, and he can just shoot over top as Joey Graham misfires and it spills out. Fisher sends it to Kobe Bryant. Kobe feeling it.
You know, it's not the job of the offense for you to find yourself. It's the job of you to come in and contribute in other ways, and then occasionally you'll get yours.
Pau Gasol makes it a 5-point game.
That might be a harsh assessment, but it's accurate.
No, listen, for Jamari Moon to remain on the floor, play defense, get rebounds. Bargnani gets a bump. He's going to go to the line. He was in the act.
Last time they played the Lakers, minus 26 in points in the paint. So plus 6 tonight, a step in the right direction for the men in white.
Kobe Bryant and nudged by Jamario Moon. And that's his second. 7.5 seconds remaining here in this opening quarter.
There he is right here, Kobe Bryant, trying to go to work on Jamario Moon. And look at that move right there. And he's asking for the foul as well on Jermaine O'Neal. Just a wonderful player in tight quarters. Explosive, great creativity in terms of his shot-making ability in the lane. Kobe, if he makes his free throw, you times it by 4. He's on pace for doing what he did the other night. Let's see, 15 times 4. Oh, 14.
Rare miss at the line. Look at Bryant and Gasol making it so tough for Parker. That's it stripped away. Anthony Parker races over to Tom Washington and wants a reach-in foul, doesn't get it. But the Raptors put up 31 points. Farmar along with Vujacic, Odom, Gasol, and Ariza on the floor. Ukic finds Moon. Shot doesn't go. Moon, Ukic, Bosh, O'Neal, and Capono. Gasol dumps it off to Farmar. Gasol crowded by Bosh. And a nice left hand by Pau Gasol.
Oh, you did a lot of his games in Memphis. Very skilled guy. Wonderful soft hands. Good footwork. A finesse big man, but a good one.
And he fits perfectly with the Kobe Bryant. Bosh over Odom. Got it.
When they did that deal, they were here in Toronto when that deal was consummated. And I'll never forget walking around the building and everyone was like, is this like an April Fool's joke? I couldn't believe that deal got done.
He had a max contract in Memphis, and with the direction of that franchise, they just felt that they needed to go in a different direction. Odom driving. Nice left.
I think Kobe Bryant's opinion of Mitch Kupchak changed quickly. Because Kobe was a little critical of the management scenario in LA. Now there are no excuses. They have a good enough team to contend for a while.
And his brother Marc Gasol,
good player,
has become a solid player, and he's got a place to live.
That's right. We'll see him Saturday night in Memphis, right here on TSN2. And Lamar Odom, beautiful move on the baseline. Good finisher around the rim. Good all-around player. Shoots it, handles it, excellent passer.
Ukic with 5 on the clock now. Roko's got to do something. It's 3 on the clock. Too much dribbling and an air ball. Sometimes you dribble too much, and that was a scenario where that was the case. 2 minutes in now to this second quarter. Gasol backing down in a 3-point game. Vujacic on a repost. 6, now down to 5. Ariza driving and a foul.
Jamario Moon needs to play better here. Some tough shots. A flyby there. You got to close out under control.
High-low feed denied and a turnover and a 2-point game. Odom ties it at 33.
That's what I saw about his length. He runs, he finishes at the rim. He can beat you putting it on the floor.
And a loss against Milwaukee that really stunk.
Tough one.
Farmar on the run out, and you can't allow those easy buckets like that.
Cough-ups cause easy opportunities. Your discipline offensively, oh so important.
O'Neal over Gasol. Got it. Jermaine O'Neal, 7 points. And Toronto by 1. Farmar, up fake. Here's Trevor Ariza. Odom, Vujacic. Lakers sharing the ball exceptionally well, and O'Neal with a denial. But then Gasol's able to grab it away from Moon and finish.
Raptors flew out at the shooter, Vujic. Great job by O'Neal preventing it, but there's always that opportunity for the second shot.
Capono camped out in the corner. He has really struggled over the course of the last 8 games. He is just 6 of 16 from downtown. Ukic out of control. Bosh and O'Neal. Bosh fouled and finishes.
When people are able to cut into the area that you are and you're coughing it up a lot, number one, they're not respecting your teammates and they're ganging up on you. And two, you got to really stretch them out and make them pay when the ball does come out of there. He'll get a lot more single coverage.
Vujacic ties it up at 39. I wonder if I'm curious to get your take on this. Do you think that the bigs feel as though when they get the ball that they can quickly get the ball out? Capono, the runner, doesn't go and get a repost. We saw the repost. When was the last time that we've seen the repost of the bigs?
Not a lot.
And that's how you get a little bit more effective, right? Yes.
Definitely. And there hasn't been enough of that of late. And again, but that comes down to player movement, ball movement, decision making, role definition. And I'll give you an example. We made the point earlier. Jamario Moon takes some quick shots. How do you develop that trust when you have guys taking quick shots? You got to have everyone taking the shots when they're supposed to be taken. That time, good shot by Jamario.
Here's Gasol. Can't finish. O'Neal able to clear it. Here's Rocco speeding ahead. Rocco Ukic takes it all the way. 43-41.
Fearless. He loves to get out in the open court, jet to the rack. Quick timeout by Phil Jackson. He doesn't like the coverage in the transition defense, and he's going to get into his team about it.
With 6:32 remaining here in this first half, Rocco Ukic quick with the ball as he is able to drive fiercely and lay it up and through. Great cut by Moon, but the recognition by O'Neal even better. And here's Rocco. Rocket Rocco. And it's a 2-point game. High-low feed. O'Neal getting bumped, but able to finish over Mim. They're playing together.
Good set play that time. Raptors first play out of the timeout. They go right inside, high percentage.
O'Neal with a rebound, sends it ahead to Graham. Bargnani along with Parker, Bosh, and O'Neal. Bargnani picked up by Walton. Graham will swing it. O'Neal, Parker, dump it on the inside. Bosh sharing the ball once again to Bargnani. No! Rebound, Bryant.
Bigs with good chemistry tonight, though, sharing the ball.
And tripped up. And a foul on Joey Graham.
We saw this last night with LeBron, and we're seeing it again tonight with Kobe. These guys are going to get the benefit of the doubt from the officials. And he trips right over Bosh's foot there.
Walton thought about it, goes end line, driving. O'Neal comes over, changes it, but then Odom is able to finish.
Nice job that time by Walton on a baseline, the penetration. And Odom, excellent finishing ability at the rim.
Parker sends it to Bosh. Bosh driving strong, gets bumped, and he's going to go to the line.
Great mechanics, and you know what? They need to do more to get him there, and he needs to do more to get himself there.
Kobe Bryant, and it pops out. O'Neal unable to corral it, and it squirts back out to Kobe. Deep in the corner, gives it up underneath Mim. Bargnani there, but another look. And O'Neal has his headband off.
Landed right on him.
Tied at 47. O'Neal battling plus the foul on Mim. Strong move and a way to get it to him after what happened at the other end.
Same play. They're going high-low. Bosh, O'Neal with the duck in, getting deep position. Raptors playing power ball. Look at this right in here. Beautiful job Kobe Bryant late getting there, providing the assistance.
8 lead changes, 5 ties already. Parker able to get the rebound. Kobe Bryant 5 of 10. Parker now pulls it back out, guarded by Fisher. Looking for O'Neal. Here he is. Double comes Walton. They give it up top. Bargnani quickly. Joey Graham. Graham fires away. Bang on for Joey Graham.
Raptors with 3 players in double figures. Bosh, O'Neal, and Joey G.
And for a unit that has never played together, they are playing well together. Mim. O'Neal and Bargnani making it tough. Tapped out. And it's going to be Laker ball.
You know what I like? Last night, the Raptors with the big lineup played zone. And quite frankly, they played it soft. Tonight, they're playing man. And they're playing with a lot more energy. And they came back in the Cleveland game because they put more responsibility on each guy and said, guard your own guy and do something.
Kobe Bryant, shot doesn't go. Long rebound, Joey Graham, great fingertips. Joey with a spin move. How you feeling tonight? Bargnani, no. O'Neal and Bosh tapped out. Fisher on the run out.
Andre Bargnani getting some clean looks tonight. And he has made so many of those of late. Those dead-on babies, you got to stick those.
Graham, they give him that. And he dumps it off to O'Neal. Driving, O'Neal! Doesn't get the roll, but he's at the line. We'll be right here.
Oh, yeah, we will.
Kobe Bryant. Shot doesn't go, and after a tremendous start, now 5 of 12.
No bathroom breaks for us, man. That's basically.
I got to slow down on the Timmies.
You got to slow down on the double-doubles there, big fella.
Here's Bosh. Parker. Turnover, but the Raptors, that's only their 4th turnover.
And 8, and they've done a great job passing the ball tonight as well. 16 assists on 20 field goals. They've done a beautiful job of having the spacing, the chemistry in their offense, in unison, getting good shots.
Odom driving, shot doesn't go. Bosh collects the rebound. 6 for Bosh, 6 for O'Neal. Bryant, by the way, has missed 5 in a row. O'Neal says, Joey Graham, I want one-on-one. Move away. Then the cut and the find, and you gotta like that.
J.O. dropping dimes. 3 assists from him, 5 assists from Bosh. The big people doing a great job sharing it.
Bryant. And a foul. 57 to 54. Bosh will now have to sit. Parker. Parker rises up. Shot doesn't go. How do the Raptors handle this? Kobe Bryant. Shot no. Tapped out. Parker once again with Graham, Bargnani, and the Moon trailing O'Neal. Andrea Bargnani flips it up. Gets it back. Lays it up and in. Bargnani into double figures. The 3 bigs tonight playing well. Talked about it in the open, but you look at their combined productivity, 36 of the 59. Fisher, no. Graham taking it away. Joey Graham inspired basketball. Quickly to O'Neal. Back down. Got it. O'Neal with 16 leading the way.
You know what? A lot of fans came to see Kobe and the Lakers tonight. Good for the Raptors. Terrific first half here. Great energy, enthusiasm, excellent execution, solid defense.
11 of his 16 in the second quarter. Fisher able to sneak through and lay it up and in.
No let-ups. You're playing a good team. Dot the I's, cross the T's.
Playing for the final shot here, the second quarter. Bargnani over Josh Powell, and Powell fouls him. Gasol. Here's Fisher. Fisher driving. Fisher pulls up, got it. And the first half comes to an end, 63-58. Raptors on top by 5 over the Los Angeles Lakers. The Raptors shooting 51%. This unit has played well together. How does the second unit of the Raptors handle themselves?
Well, they haven't gotten a lot out of that. That's true.
Shot, no, Parker sneaking in. And he gets fouled. Here's Bryant. Oh, how about that? That's over the shoulder.
And he makes it look easy. That's what the great ones do. But he's so good at that weak side cut into the gut of the defense. Gotta bang the cutter. Let him go through unimpeded.
Minute now into this second half. Parker has it. Parker finds Bargnani. Nice flash cut to the free throw line as he knocks it down.
This team's had a nice flow tonight, the Raptors offensively. Shooting a high percentage. Ball movement with a purpose. Guys using screens well.
Kobe Bryant spills out. Almost to the point when you watch this team tonight, they look so different from last night.
Well, they're functional offensively. That's a key thing. And they're playing man-to-man defense. They're not settling in that zone.
O'Neal sticks it. The other thing, too, the Lakers, they're going to pick their spots defensively. Cavaliers, they kind of have that grind-out mentality.
It's habitual.
Yeah, East Coast, West Coast thing going on. Here's Kobe Bryant, launches, got it. A lot of time, a lot of space. Kobe connects.
You bring up that East Coast, West Coast thing. I think for the Raptors to make a next step as a team, they've got to play more East Coast style basketball from a defensive standpoint on a night-to-night basis to be successful. You can't win night in, night out playing cute.
Well, that's what's going to be interesting to see how the Knicks ultimately do down the line with D'Antoni. Jumper doesn't go. Pau Gasol with a rebound, and the Raptors lead by 6.
But if you're going to play that way, you better have really good players.
Gasol connects. 4-point game. Pau Gasol has 14. Gasol on the season averaging just under 18 over the last 3, averaging 25 and 10. O'Neal, extra pass, Bargnani.
Good look.
Great look. Unable to finish. Bosh able to handle it. O'Neal, Bargnani, and Bosh have really played well together as far as making that extra pass.
9 assists from the 3 big men, Matt.
Here's Joey Graham, puts it on the deck. O'Neal wide open in the circle. Shot, no tap, but Gasol gets it. 2 Odom. Lamar Odom, his 10th year out of the University of Rhode Island. Originally selected by the Clippers, went to Miami, and now a Laker. Kobe Bryant, no. Bargnani with another rebound, that's his 6th. Parker spins by Fisher. Can you finish? He does.
AP, the lead guard, wheeling and dealing. And they've gotten some great minutes from him. 10 points, 5 assists from AP.
Entry pass, down low, Gasol. And using his length. Raptors led by 12. Lakers have led by only 2. Parker, got it! A dozen, all 5 Raptors starters in double figures. Parker and Bosh each with 12. Graham with 13. Bargnani 14. O'Neal leading the way with 18. Entry pass and a foul. And if that is on CB, it is, and that is his 4th, and that really changes now the complexion of the team for Jay Triano.
Your option 4 or 5. 4, I'm being kind.
Joey Graham! Oh, the thunderous slam! Joey Graham! What an explosive move!
And we've seen, it's a 3rd dunk tonight from Joey G. AP wheeling and dealing, exposing on the baseline, going right by Kobe Bryant. Beautiful setup by AP, and Joey G knows exactly where he's going with it. Doing some chin-ups on the rim there. The month of January was Andrea Bargnani's month. Maybe the month of February is going to be Joey G's.
In a crowd, Bryant, no. Gasol able to finish underneath.
Must control penetration, though, because when you allow that, it unleashes offensive rebound activity from your opponent.
Parker spinning in the lane, cut off. Here's O'Neal. No. Tapped out Moon. Excellent job by Moon to keep it alive.
And that's what you need from Jamario. Provide energy on the backboards.
The three, no. Bargnani getting on the glass, held down by Luke Walton.
And the Raptors, the hustle, the intensity from Jay Triano's squad, Joey Graham, and the Raptors finding a way up 3. And the Bigs wheeling and dealing and working it tonight. The Raptors with a 3-point lead. The challenge right now, Chris Bosh with 4 fouls. You're Jay Triano. You have the 3-point lead. But now other people got to get it done. Continue to work through J.O. Continue to work through Bargnani. Joey Graham. Parker's done a nice job running the team. 6 assists. Jamario Moon, do the intangibles, the little things. Get on the glass, play the D.
Bryant on. Joey Graham. O'Neal swings at Parker. Fisher runs at him. Here's Bargnani. Strong move, and it rattles through for Andrea, who has 16.
Great move. Quick, decisive, to the rim. Getting more confident with his back to the bucket.
Odom stumbling through the lane. There's Moon. Jamario Moon with a rebound. Sends it to Parker. Curling, Graham, wide open. Shot doesn't go. Good shot though.
In rhythm, that's what counts. You're taking rhythm shots, you're going to make your share.
And he is 7 of 11 after that miss with 16. The dump off. Gasol with the slam. That side action between Kobe and Powell.
Kobe's so good leading them into the shot, and Gasol, that length.
It's going to be heavy minutes tonight for the starters. Bargnani connects.
Lamar Odom, slow getting out on him. Andrea, good recognition that time. It's only going to have a split second. You got to be shot ready on the catch, and he was.
Bargnani with 18. 5-point game. Odom. Good. 11 points for Lamar Odom.
This game's developing a little rhythm now, Matt. Pretty well played game. Only 10 turnovers combined with these teams. Both shooting right around 50% as well.
Bargnani gets it, stumbles through the lane, loses control, scooped up Parker. Parker from the corner, bang on!
A tough night last night in Cleveland. Bounce back tonight, playing in place of Jose Calderon at the point guard spot.
9 in the quarter. Walton trying to make a quick move on Moon. Shot no, O'Neal there.
I like how the Raptors are competing tonight.
Graham pulls up. Jay in and out. O'Neal there, but Gasol is able to take it away. Here comes Kobe Bryant. Bryant, crowd around him. Luke Walton.
Kobe drew Graham and Parker to him on the penetration. Getting Walton a clean look there.
4-point game. 3 minutes remaining in the third. Gasol on O'Neal. O'Neal with 18 on 7 of 11 shooting. Shot clock at 5. The cut underneath Graham. Great play by Jermaine O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal's throwing some awesome passes tonight, but they're functional tonight. Ball moving with a purpose. Good chemistry.
Kobe Bryant.
And they are competing, the Raptors, tonight. I like this. Last night, I was very disappointed in the first quarter. Intensity. From that point on, I thought they were competed. Tonight, they've competed every minute. Good stuff.
O'Neal pops out. Moon, offensive rebound. Unable to finish underneath. Still battling for it, but then Farmar comes away with it. Trevor Ariza. Denied by O'Neal. Throws it off of Odom. Raptor ball.
J.O. playing big tonight for the Raptors. Trevor Ariza going to the rack. J.O. saying, none of that, get that garbage out of here. And you know what? Get it out of here a second time.
4-point game. Bargnani feeds it in the post and then digging in. Gasol takes it away. Ahead to Bryant. On the run, Odom, watch out. 2-point game. Bargnani, it's a three, and it's in and out. Moon, good offensive rebound. Capone's going to check in.
And they're really sitting in the lap of O'Neal right now. So you're going to have to make a few jump shots to keep him honest. Kobe playing way off people.
Graham takes a jumper after O'Neal gave him the head nod.
That's right.
And said, okay, you can do it.
Joey G with 20 points. Again, he's putting the time in the gym, and it's showing in his game.
Here's Kobe. It's Kobe time.
Fun game.
Great game.
Raps are standing up to it. One of the best teams in the league. Playing at a high level. Seeing some good things tonight.
87-85. Ukic, 7 on the clock, 6 on the clock, driving, lays it up, and he blows it. Blows the layup. Raptors have a foul to give in a 2-point game. Led by 5 at halftime. And as I mentioned, a foul to give. Bryant, step back. Trying to create, no, good defense, Joey Graham.
Can Jay Triano buy some time? Phil Jackson's buying it, but he can get away with it. Your margin of error is slimmer. Your second unit guys got to support Andre Bargnani and Chris Bosh right here with this unit.
Bargnani puts it up, doesn't get it, gets his own rebound in a crowd, and it pops out. Last time the Lakers led, it was 41-39. Tied at 87. Gasol, up fake, drives. And a foul on the floor. Bargnani's going to take it, and he makes it! Big bucket, Bargnani.
Back off him, he's got the range on his Jimmy.
They're going after Bosh for sure.
Exactly. He's got 4 fouls. Good call by Phil Jackson. And Bosh has to be a little bit conservative from a defensive perspective. But don't get pinned in the post deep.
Bosh shot, no. Doesn't register. Raptors by 1.
Quick shot early, in the clock. Swing it, get something a little better.
Lamar cut off, and he travels. And a turnover. Only the 6th tonight for the Lakers, and the Raptors lead by 1.
Andre Bargnani, guy can shoot it with distance. Foul backs off him. Not in the scouting report. I'm sure Phil Jackson has in the report. Get up into him, make him drive it. Don't let him have the 3.
Ukic drives. Ukic lays it up and through.
I love his confidence. He missed the layup not a minute ago, Matt. Going right back to the tin.
3-point advantage. Raptors on top. Gasol now sets a screen on the switch. Farmar handling it. They hand it off on the outside. And the 3 doesn't go. Farmar gets a roll.
Lakers with a game tomorrow night in Boston. Back-to-back. Raptors play Friday in New Orleans. I don't think either team worried about it right now. We got ourselves a barn burner.
There's Roko Ukic slicing through.
Getting his knee checked out by trainer Scott McCulloch.
Remember last night against Cleveland, in Cleveland, came down awkwardly when LeBron James chased him down with that block. And McCullough and CB having a conversation. You see Scott McCullough saying, all right, let's go back in the back.
A little tenderness there.
Second night of a back-to-back. Armon finds Sasha Vujacic. Here's Roko Ukic. Taken away, tapped away. Vujacic scoops it up. Roko defending. Pounded out by O'Neal, standing his ground. O'Neal with 7 blocks tonight. A season high.
Get that weak junk out of here. J.O. in the house.
94-91, 7:45 to go. The cut underneath. Powell answers O'Neal. Ariza finds Gasol. Another block, 8. And look at Jermaine O'Neal saying, you're not coming in here. Finishes. What a game.
This sellout crowd here at the Air Canada Center, they are getting their money work tonight. Entertaining.
8 block shots. His career high is 10 against the Raptors, in fact. And a foul on Josh Powell.
Jermaine O'Neal. I grew up in Brooklyn. There used to be a lot of block parties. None like this, though. J.O. punching it out. Gasol, Powell, get that garbage out of here. No, get that. I can't repeat what he said. This is a family show, Matt.
Gasol on the block, O'Neal on it. Kobe thought about it. It's a 2, and it's good.
Amazing. The number of gold shirts here tonight in the building, rooting on the Lakers. Everywhere they go.
Moon up fake. Lakers by 1. Quick move. Joey Graham goes in line. No. Tapped up. O'Neal. Here come the Lakers. Vujacic, it's a 3, and it's good. And the biggest lead for the Lakers is right now.
Nice job by Jordan Farmer that time in transition. And Sasha, outstanding shooter from behind the arc. Good push that time by the Lakers.
4-point game, Lakers on top.
But he's a gamer, he keeps playing, got to admire that.
Bargnani has 21. Here's Parker, puts it on the deck, drives, finds Graham with the slam. 22 for Joey Graham.
You're going to be able to score against this Laker defense. The key is right here on this end. Are you willing to pay the price and sell out defensively and get stops?
Gasol comes in from the weak side.
That time the Raptors so help conscious, Matt, that they expose the back end defensively. Control the dribble one-on-one, and you're stronger on the backboards.
Lakers second in the NBA in second chance points tonight. They have 20. O'Neal, jumper good, 22. O'Neal, 22 for Graham. Graham ties his career high, he had 22 on a Sunday against the Phoenix Suns. 3 plus 20 for the Raptors. Bargnani, O'Neal, and Graham. 2-point game. 4 minutes left at the ACC. Kobe Bryant, good. 2. Raptors trail by 4. Lakers with the ball. Shot clock under 10. Bryant, it's a 3. Shot doesn't go. Tracked down by Bargnani. His 9th rebound. Under 3 minutes remaining. Ukic along with O'Neal, Graham, Bargnani, and Parker. Parker driving, finds Graham. Graham gives it to Bargnani, looking for space, trying to create. Gives it to Graham. Shot no. Not a good possession.
And everyone's looking around for someone else to do something. When you don't have Chris Bosh in a lineup, little indecision. J.O. didn't get a touch either.
Exactly. Bosh not returning. Sprained right knee. Kobe Bryant, 32. 6-point game. This is the Lakers' largest lead. O'Neal in the high post has been effective there with Joey Graham. O'Neal down on the block. Gotta ride him. Shot doesn't go. Good defense, Gasol. Bryant over O'Neal. Shot no. Kobe wanted a foul, doesn't get it. Here's Parker into the front court. Parker driving on Odom. No call there. The other way. And O'Neal with a hard foul. Second night of a back-to-back. Cavaliers last night, Lakers tonight. Parker for three. Bang on! Anthony Parker. 107 to 103.
Keep the ball out of 24's hands if you can, Joey Graham.
Graham on Bryant. Vujacic finds him. Bryant trying to bait Graham. Fading shot, no. Good defense that time by Graham. Ahead to Joey. Joey G on the move. Plus the foul. Career high for Joey Graham. He's been golden tonight. Kobe Bryant rises up, connects. 2-possession game and a timeout. Jay Triano and the Raptors.
If I can get a quality three right here, I'm going for it. So if I give the foul, then it's still a 1-possession game.
Here's Parker looking for the quick two. Shot doesn't go. Rebound, Kobe Bryant. Have to foul. They do. And the Toronto Raptors fall to the Los Angeles Lakers on the second night of a back-to-back. Jermaine O'Neal huge tonight.